In this video, we are going to be talking about period hygiene and how you can stay fresh throughout your menstrual cycle. So stick around. Hi, my name's Abby, and if it's your first time watching me, welcome. And if you've watched my other videos, welcome back. I'm the co-author of a book called Manifesting Love, and I'm also a self-love coach where I help people to heal their hearts so that they can trust in love again. If that's something you're interested in, you can work with me one-on-one, and I will leave all my information in the description box below. And I just want to say a big massive hello and welcome to all 506 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you all. If you are into self-love, mindset, dating, it's worth subscribing to this channel so you can be kept up to date with all my latest content. Now this video is for you young girls out there. Perhaps it's your first time period, or maybe you've had your periods for a while now but no one's really taught you about period hygiene. It can be such an awkward conversation to have, and not all of us have female representation. Luckily I have my mother, and I started when I was in year 6, and I just remember it being so awkward. She wasn't shy at all. I remember her taking me to my ballet lesson, and she told my ballet teacher, Abby's on her period now, and my ballet teacher was like, oh, you're a big woman now. And it was just like, oh my gosh, hide me. And then she took me to school. She told the teacher, Abby has to go to the toilet regularly now so she can change. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so awkward. But I promise you, as you get older, it gets less embarrassing, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. In fact, I remember being in year 7, there were more girls that were on their periods, so it felt like a relief. And then there were some girls who got to like year 9 and they felt like they were the odd ones out because they hadn't started yet. I want you to know that your period will always be right on time for your body. So there is no rush. Trust me, she will come when she is ready. So I first want to start by saying that not many girls actually know that the vagina is actually a self-cleansing organ. She cleans herself. But it's always nice to add soap, but we have to make sure that we're using soaps designed for the intimate area. And there are some gynecologists, my pronunciation, excuse me, gynecologists who actually don't recommend these soaps, and I understand why, because it can upset your pH balance. So when I am on my period, I like to use a brand called Femfresh. None of these products are sponsored, by the way. So I use a soap called Femfresh, and I only use it on the times of when I'm menstruating. Any other day I use regular body wash, and I do have sensitive skin, so my products are pretty much natural. But you do want to make sure that you're not using any products that upset your pH balance, because if you do, what will happen is your skin will get irritated, you might get rashes, itching. So it's always better to, not go overboard when scrubbing her out, because if you do, then you might upset her. So there are many different products. There are pads, tampons, moon cups, and reusable underwear, reusable pads. Find a method that works best for you. I like to use a brand called Nana. Now, for the longest time I was using Always, but my cousin actually got me onto Nana when she gave me these, because I actually forgot I was coming on. So luckily she had a pad and I got on well with these. Check your flow. Sometimes some of us have a heavy flow, some of us have a light flow. I find that when it's the first days of my period, my flow is pretty heavy, and then during the rest of the days it does get lighter. So I always check that I get like a moderate flow, and at night time I buy the flow for heavy, which is much more longer. And when I sleep, I do like to put a towel down, because let's face it, there can be spillages. So I find putting a towel down, I'm able to catch the blood. I also like to stay fresh when I'm on the go, because when you're at work and you're out and about, you can't always shower. So I like to use wet wipes. Again, these are designed for the intimate area and they don't upset my pH balance. always pay attention to how your vagina reacts. If you do find that after you've used a certain product that you start itching or you just feel irritant, there's a rash, it could perhaps be that you are allergic to the product and you should stop using it immediately. When I'm disposing of my products, I like to use a plastic bag. This has a lavender scent and it comes in one of these boxes, like a box of 50, and I just find it smells nice. It traps the odor and it's very discreet, especially when I'm out and about. I can just pop it in the bag and just dispose of it. I also like to spray my pads with a feminine deodorant, and it's a lavender scent. Again, I just spray it on the pad. I don't directly spray it on my skin because I don't want my skin to become irritant. And I also wouldn't spray this on a tampon or anything that directly goes inside of your body. Now, how I carry my products, I like to use this little pouch, a Harajuku pouch that I've had for the longest time. I got this in China and I've had it for over 10 years. There's 3 compartments, so I put my wet wipes in this one, I put my pads in the center, and then I always keep like plastic disposable bags inside. When I am going out on nights out, I can't always take this with me, unfortunately, so what I do is I just put the wet wipes in here, the pad in my bag, and I'm good to go. I also wear, now this is like personal choice, when I am on, I do like to wear just normal regular black knickers. I just feel like there's nothing worse when you get your favorite underwear stained, so I just find black underwear to be more appropriate. But again, do what you want. That's just my tips and advice. Let me know, ladies, help each other out. How do you keep up with your hygiene round about the times when you're menstruating? It can be such an awkward conversation, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about. And I just think it's useful if we share our tips, especially if you don't have female representation. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and do subscribe for more content that I'll be putting out. And feel free to say hello to me over on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.